Hey guys, Hydra, and today I'm going to be talking about E3 week. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I finally got a chance to do it. And hopefully, I get my thoughts across about how pretty stressful week. I'm gonna be telling like that. There's a lot of shit that's going on, and especially from the gaming community in general, which I'll get into in a little bit. And but first we're gonna talk about the presentation. Now, obviously, I believe Microsoft presented. When we talk about the main presentation like Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo, I wasn't too really moved by the developer or publisher presentation, so I won't be speaking on those. Even though they did have some good titles, but I wasn't. It was like meh. So we're gonna be speaking on Xbox first, since they really came. How do you say? They really presented first. From what I took from the Xbox, I'm going off memory, because it's been like a week since they presented, so I'm really gonna be talking about what stuck out to me. So excuse me if I'm a little drifty or don't really speak. So basically, what I got from the Xbox presentation was the Xbox One X, which by the way, it looked pretty cool. But the thing about that was that 4K still isn't that common. I mean, yes, it's starting to be more affordable and more content is being produced, but it's just like the PS4 Pro. I think that's supposed to really what the answer was. How it upscales it, but I'm not really buying the true 4K thing. Is that just me? I know it's a powerful gaming console and stuff like that, but I'm really not buying that. And another thing, they got hella third-party support, but I didn't really see no exclusives that I really liked. If there was exclusives, they're probably just PC. There wasn't really exclusive, they were just PC. But the good thing I like about their presentation was how they came out and said, hey, we're gonna make Xbox games also backwards compatible. And I really commend them for that, because for us retro gamers, sometimes upgrading can be a real bummer, because we know shit is not gonna be backwards compatible, and that really sucks. So now we can play our old Xbox game on there. And if I'm not mistaken, the only kind of downside is you have to wait for them to put the game like on the backwards compatibility before you can even play it. You just can't go to your mom and pop store, buy an old ass disc and just pop it in. But that's what I really got from the Xbox: 4K, new console, and backwards compatibility. So now we're going back to Sony, and it's crazy because as you see, we're playing God of War in the background, and God of War just stole that show for me. I was so hyped when I seen the Greek pot, because that lets you know that they're continuing from God of War 3. And how some installments in games where they just act like the shit never happened, or they're really vague about what happened. And another thing I liked about God of War 4 is that they reference gods. In the interview with one of the developers, they said gods wasn't going to be present. I'm like, this can't be God of War, he's not killing gods. But another thing that stole the show for me was obviously Spider-Man. Spider-Man was my favorite superheroes, and the game looks good. Now if they put that shit in VR, you might get motion sickness, but that shit look cool. And Marvel's Capcom, which I'll make a separate video from that, it looked decent to me, but I'll make another whole video. What else Sony did have? They also had Undertale, which was very, very a big thing for me, because I never got a plan to play Undertale when it came out, and I've always been interested in the story and stuff like that. It looked like a good game by Toby Fox. What else did Sony show? I'm trying to think. I know there's something else that Sony did, but I'm trying to think. But anyway, until it pops back up in my mind, basically what they also showed Nino Kuni 2, I think that's the name. That looked cool too. I played the demo of the number 1, but I never bought the full game, so I might have to get into that. But anyway, they showed Destiny 2. If you know me, I'm not really a big Destiny fan. But anyway, my whole problem with the Sony, before I get into that, they also showed Shadow of the Colossus, which is very dope. Now, from my understanding, Shadow of the Colossus is like one of these classic games, but I never played it along with Ico. So I plan on playing that, see what the hype is about, and hopefully I enjoy it too. But now we're going to talk about where my biggest problem with Sony during the whole presentation is. They had no shit for now, and what I mean by that is damn near every game they showed came out in 2018, and it's like, what's the point? You know, it don't make no sense showing because this is what they did last year. They had an E3, they showed Spider-Man, God of War, etc., and they had an E3 for another E3. Like, basically they showed the same shit that they already showed last year, which pretty sucks because I was kind of looking forward to playing God of War this year, or at least by end of this year. But we got release date of early 18th. That means probably like March or some shit like that. And we got Spider-Man. I'm not sure. I think they said mid-8. I don't know, but it don't come out this year. That's my whole problem with it. And you know, a lot of people are looking forward to some of these games that's coming out from Sony. But now we're gonna talk about Nintendo, and for the most part, Nintendo was kind of neutral to me. They didn't have no wowzers for me. They didn't have no like, oh my god, this is mind blowing. They did, however, talk about Mario Odyssey. I'm gonna say Mario Galaxy. Mario Odyssey looks good. You know, the story is interesting. How, you know, you can jump into things. Very interested. Can't wait to see how that goes out. And but it's not a Switch sell for me yet. And they also showed Breath of the Wild DLC, and I'm not really, you know, I haven't even played the game yet. But you know, if I were to get the game now, I'm not really, you know. But anyway, we're gonna talk about the main thing that had everybody hyped for the Nintendo E3. They did discuss how they bringing about a new Pokemon game, which is, like I kind of said, you know. You can probably expect it like what, maybe 2019 at best, or late 2018 for holiday season, because that's how, you know, Pokemon games usually release now in your holiday season. Now they didn't they said it's gonna be a core title, so I'm not I don't think they'll put a whole new generation yet, or either that or they're gonna start the whole another generation on the Switch. That's just me. Now that shit would be pretty cool, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna say the 3DS has became like stale, but seeing the same renders and on the, you know, same, because basically, you know, since X and Y came, Pokemon 3D models, they haven't been really all that, you know, flashy. But seeing them on a better, like potentially better, faster, stronger hardware, you know. And the best part about this is that, you know, now that's a console sell to me now. And the best thing about that is now that I don't have to buy no shitty capture card from online, because they be charging crack prices for fucking 3DS capture card, which is a bitch because nobody else does it, and sometimes they even be faulty, and that's the sucky thing about it. So now that's going to effectively kill the 3DS capture card business. So now I can just use my regular Elgato, and I can't wait to re-record battles on Switch. But anyway, that's what I kind of got from the I was kind of disappointed that there wasn't a new Smash Bros. But hey, you know, maybe they're gonna make a whole new Smash Bros. And they're gonna, you know, copy and paste of whatchamacallit, because it's been here for a minute. We Smash 4, and you know, maybe it's just time to get a new one. You know, and I'm all for it. But basically, it's already got for me. It was really just bad. Platoon, yeah. Well, there's nothing that I kind of like. Fire Emblem Warriors is another good one. I like to play that. If you know me, I play the warrior games. But now I'm gonna get into the whole one E3 thing. Basically, I won't say nobody won, but they all kind of had their faults. Like, you know, but I probably would say, I won't say Nintendo won, but you know, I'm most neutral towards them. But it's crazy because like how I really feel about, you know, people in gaming. You know, a lot of people talking about, oh, Microsoft won E3 because they showed DBZ Fighters, and then the next day they say people, oh, PS4 won the E3 because they showed God of War and Spider-Man. You know, then the third day, you know, Nintendo won because they shown Pokemon. You know, and this whole one E3 concept is just, it's kind of stupid because it be from the same people that's caught in hype. That's why I'm kind of glad I made this video way after E3, so I can get the hype to calm down and I can really get my thoughts out. You know, it won't be clouded from judgment. But anyway, let me know what you think about E3 in the comments below. Hopefully there's some stuff that you look forward to or anything like that, and maybe you can even enjoy this year, hopefully, because you know a lot of the good stuff won't be this year. It's probably gonna be a bland year. But that's all gonna be for this video. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I really hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.